Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Imperator Rome. Here today on the channel, we're going to be starting episode 15 of my Roman Empire campaign. Here today, we're going to be crossing the Danube and declaring war upon Dacia. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, and let me know where you'd like me to expand and conquer. It's currently the 3rd of August, 79 CE. We have around about 1.5 million cohorts raring to go against Dacia. This is the plan for today's episode, to conquer them. They do have some territory down in Illyria here. They also have what will be someday modern day Constantinople, even territory within Pergamon itself. In the next episode, I do plan to go to war with Egypt. In the last episode, you would have seen the political turmoil. They have their first female ruler for centuries, and her son slash brother is contesting the throne. Oh, he's actually left to join Phrygia. Interesting, because it was a very high chance of it becoming a civil war. Yeah, Phrygia is still dealing with their political instability as well. Fascinating. So, the Roman war machine is going to be conquering Dacia here today. Now, let's have a look at them. So, they are religiously Hellenic, like myself. They are from the Dacian culture as well. Dacia is usually a very hard faction to take in historical games. Just with the Danube there, you can really put a lot of forts, sit back, relax, and hold up. However, Dacia has rapidly expanded in this series, and I think this overextension probably will be the downfall to them. So they've pushed further south into the Balkans here, and we're going to be able to gobble up this sort of plain, flat terrain territory quite easily. So, as you can see, this is the Roman Empire at its might. In the last episode, we managed to take out modern-day Denmark and Sweden. We conquered, and we've stabled the area here now, defeating Burgundy. But this is what we currently control as Roma. And we have all the way up into the north of Scotland to southern Iberia and North Africa. So, we're currently under the reign of Colossus Julius Libo. He is from an unbroken line of Julii from the start of the Republic. Arrhenius, Celius, Septimus, all the way back to the founder of our house, Lucius Julius Libo. There were some, technically great uncles that were emperors at some point, so it's not a direct constitution line, but blood-wise, it's still unbroken. So Colossus is 70 years of age. He does have a son, Arrhenius, and he has another son as well, Arrhenius. So the Lucius Libo line is secure for now. However, I would like to have a lot more sort of my children and siblings to have children. So like my daughter Julia Prima has no children, and also another daughter doesn't have a child. Like my siblings, Volminius is my nephew, but he is a little bit of a claimant to the throne. They haven't had any children just yet. My father before him, his siblings had a lot of daughters as well. So there's not sort of a long line of cousins, uncles and nephews that I would sort of like to be a little bit more secure. But for now, we're doing okay. Okay, so who is their king? Danny D, or whatever his name is. Okay, so the Dacians, cancer-ridden, silver-tongued, jealous, and his son died of dysentery not too long ago. Okay, so let's negotiate war with Dacia. So let's fabricate a claim on their highest pop territory, which is 298. And let's get this claim going. So this will be finished on the 2nd of September. It's going to be interesting to see how well the Dacians hold up against the Roman warhorse. And if they hold out longer than the Burgundy, the Germans in the north. So we can declare war now, and let's go for it. Go, 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 gadgets. So let's allow everyone to go onto a independent operation and push where you can. We've got some armies up in the north in Germany, down in Iberia, further south in Africa, and in Britannia defending. So we have Colossus Julius Libo, and Uranus is 36. So I might give him a legion down in the south. So let's select this. Oh, maybe he's not. Maybe he's in something else. Anyway, we've still got some more legions we can assign here. At the moment, we still have a hell of a lot of armies without commanders, so you do get a slight negative debuff. So, this is the first Roman Dacian War. So, we have 560 archers to their 200k. These are some good numbers. We outnumber them 4-1 heavy cavalry. We've also got chariots from our Germanic and Britain comrades. Heavy infantry, we outnumber them, but they've brought a lot, 245. That can still do a lot of damage. We've got some light cavalry to skirmish. We actually match theirs, which is interesting. And same with light infantry. We do have 25,000 elephants from Africa that we're bringing, and they do have a small navy here. They do have territory all the way up in the further north here as well. So war with Dacia has become. So we're pushing further in the south here. This is our first front, and they're already on us. Already, we've lost 2,000 there. So there's 224k Dacians there in the south. They are sort of more Hellenic and a barbarian sort of mix, okay? So we've got this Illyrian territory further in the north. And also, what I forgot is that there's a tiny, tiny conclave of Gauls still left. Look at this. This is, yeah, these guys here. Communos. Nothing to see here. Just right in the corner there. I thought I sort of conquered all of Gaul, but there still seems to be some small factions hanging around here. Nothing to see here. Right, so we're pushing over the border in the far north. So this is the Danube River here. Like I said, if they were sort of able to hold back here, they would have done a lot better. Oh, so there's a couple big fights going on. 200,000 Dacians versus 100,000 Romans. And already we have a prisoner abroad. Okay, so we're going to have to be careful there. There's another fight going on here. 57,000 in Illyria. We should be able to win that. So let's pull back to a little bit more of a better view. So this is neck and neck here. We do numerically have the advantage, and of course the finances, the territory. We're the Roman Empire at the end of the day, but a failure early in the war might be hard to come back from. Okay, let's go with general cost decreased. So it looks like we're going to win this war here, 37,000 versus 25. In the west, however, further in the south, it looks like the Romans are going to lose. And we have. Okay, I'm going to quickly stop here. Quickly go to this victory. We need some reinforcements quick, fast. So, let's spend that. And we're going to get an additional 150,000 mercenaries here. Manpower-wise, we're still in the millions, which is good. Okay, so we're pushing a lot well in the west. And Colossus falls ill. No! Seek treatment again. He's 71, Colossus. Okay, so we've overextended here as well. Come on, we need a good couple string of victories. We've lost a fair few, but so have they. Okay, in the south here now, we're still trying to deal with that 200k stack, and hopefully we can prevail. Up in the north, we've had another decent victory. It's really in the south. Okay, they continue. We've lost a battle up in the north. It's mostly here in northern Greece, which is really trying to decide the two armies. We have 241k now. We should be able to defeat the main bulk of the Dacian force. Has died. Oh, he's the governor of Magna Graecia. Oh, that's a shame. Camillus has died. Yeah, he goes all the way back as well. He's a close family member of mine. That sucks. Okay, how are we doing now? -1. We've lost 156,000 to their 71. So the Dacians, well, we'll hold the Olympic Games. I was sort of not giving them enough credit. They're actually holding quite well here. We're going to win in the south, though, inevitably. A new child is born. To whom? To our Imperator. Really? Ah, it's his new wife. Because I quickly married him off not too long ago. Celius Julius Libo is 0. Cossus Julius Libo is 71. He has a 17-year-old new wife now. Hopefully, that doesn't cause too much of a controversy, because Julius Secunda is obviously his cousin and former wife. Okay. So there is another claimant to the throne. So we've had a sacking. We've taken a town in Dacia. Let the men roam freely once and for all. So we're going to be able to win against the 93 stack down here. But centrally now, the Dacians have mustered. So as you can see here, we've taken a lot of territory in the north and west. They seem to be holding in the south quite well here, due to the mountain pass and whatnot. So we're going to have to push where we can. We're about to win here as well. Hopefully, we can start swinging things back onto our side. Yes, and we have. We've lost 270,000 to their 360. The war is in full effect. I'll also put in the description below, guys, the mods I'm using for this campaign. Just simple UI and retextures and whatnot. Why is this slowing up? There we go, a little bit of a stutter. Also got to say a huge thank you to Paradox Interactive for sending me a code of Imperator Rome and making this Let's Play possible. So they've got about nearly 150,000 further in the south. We've dealt with these armies here. Yeah, slowly like stuttering a bit. We're back up to 4% towards capitulation, back down to 3. Hopefully now we can gobble up their sort of northern and agricultural territories. Ah, looks like they're dealing with horde problems as well. Further in the north there, 19% towards capitulation now. It's the 1st of January, 81 CE. We have a new year. I don't know why it's stuttering a bit. Oh well, no matter. So, once we finish Dacia, let me know in the comments. Oh no! Did he die, the son? No, he didn't. Phew! It was someone else. Oh, Tiberius. Ah, my grandson. Oh, poor bugger. Poor Tiberius. Forever young. Okay. I didn't actually see if there was any more. No. If there was any more enemies being drawn in. Still slowly but surely pushing over. Like, not being restricted to the Danube has massively helped us out here. So they are a federated tribe, the Dacians. But like I said, they've done quite well in this campaign. Oh wow, we've absolutely rocketed their force now. They only have 24,000 archers yet left, 21,000 cavalry heavy variants, 50,000 heavy infantry. So we should be able to make quick work of the remaining Dacian forces. They did give us a bit of a scare, a bit of a fright further in the south. It's because of these mountains here. Very low supply lines, very hard intangible logistics. It really cut us off there, but it allowed the bulk of our force to really blitzkrieg north, and now we're actually taking their ancestral heartland over the Danube. Okay, we're going to continue with our friendships here. Hellenic, Macedonian. It's these guys here, yeah. They have a small little sort of enclave here in the mountains. Costus Julius Libo is 72. And Aranus Julius Libo is 9, my grandson. So, my line is still very much secure. Yes. Mercenary, sure, Macedonian, yep. Lead from the front, even if it costs you your life. A miraculous recovery, fantastic. Decisions-wise, negotiate with slaves. Now, I don't want to do that. It's because we had a revolt some time ago. Still going for divine sanction in Corinth. Now, to take the entirety of what the Roman Empire had at their height, we would still need to take most of Asia Minor. Probably, it was like sort of here, isn't it? So, I don't know if I should take the Seleucids in this series. I'm always going to keep the save, but I might move on to another series instead of pushing so far into India and the Seleucid territory. But maybe not. Maybe that's something you guys would like to see. Definitely want to take out Egypt, of course. We need this North African territory. I saw a barb pop up here. I was just sort of seeing if there was any more here and there. I don't know why this war with Dacia just seems to be stuttering ever so often. It's a bit odd. We've got them on the back foot, 57% towards capitulation. They've lost 445,000 Dacians in the war. And we're still continuing to push where we can. Still continuing to push eastward now into Romania, into Dacia. That was actually in the news quite recently. If you guys can remember Manu Bennett, the actor who plays Azog in The Hobbit, he also plays Crixus in Spartacus. He was in the news recently because he went to some ancient Dacian site and performed a haka naked, which is a bit mental. So that was something quite funny quite recently, and there was a whole sort of controversy about it. So we're going to be taking those sort of ancient Dacian sites over in the Far East. Then we have to sort of push over the Bosporus into Pergamon. Okay, 54%. Who's this? Mercenary man. Yep, do the right thing. Lead from the front. Especially when you're like... The thing is, right, mercenaries are cannon fodder. They are disposable. You obviously do want to try and have a bit of a think, calculate how crucial the fight is if it's a family member of the House of Julii, but mercenaries, pfft, they are peasant fodder. Sure, he'll join me in the court. Octavius, like the name. I kind of wish in Imperator Rome you were able to choose the name of your family members, because because now that we're an empire, of course, we formed the empire so early on that the name Caesar was sort of never invented in this alternative timeline, because Lucius Libo is now the name. There was never a Caesar, so which I would have kind of liked, but no matter. Okay, so how many more forces do they have left? They're still incredibly depleted now. They've nearly lost 500,000 military forces, not counting the civilians, which is probably in the millions. 64% towards capitulation now. We've taken most of the river under our control. Iberian Revolt, okay. So, we're going to have to push north slightly, and then we'll push further back south, pushing into, what's this, Bulgaria, modern day Romania, what the Romans would call Thrace. Okay, but they mustn't have too many more forces. 2.7 here. With that sort of 150,000 quick Macedonian sort of mercenary recruitment, it really brought us back a bit. Okay, so we've got some more tech here. We're doing really well tech-wise. Research efficiencies, 111. Research points, 5.2k. Opinion, subject, diplomatic reputation. I might go with that, because naval morale and stuff doesn't quite interest me too much just yet. Yeah, it's doing this weird sort of stuttering. I don't know. I don't know why it's sort of doing that. Maybe because it's just loading so many entities. We're technically not meant to be past a certain time period as well. But as you can see in the green over the red, we've taken most of Dacia here today. I want to get it to 100% capitulation, and then we'll go through all the legal issues, conquering and capitulating the Dacians off camera. But we've done really quite well here today. He's fallen ill again, the bugger. He's 74 years of age, though. What's sort of going on with him? Gout, depressed, lustful. That's good. At least he's still having some more children. I'm happy with that. But I still believe if we go to characters, sort by family, the Julii is still quite high. Cornelii is still a thing. The Cornelii Scipii line died out when we had the Emperor gladiatorial purges back in the day. 9,000, nearly 10,000 is the Julii rating. So there are some more male Julii, Colossus, Tiberius, and Volminius as well. And there's more, mostly, it's an even split between male and female there. The Gracchi, I'd like their line to continue a little bit more. So there are still some... There are still a lot of ancient sort of Roman houses there. Cornelii, the Flavii, the Fulvii. I think that's how you say that. Okay, we're pushing further south definitely here now. Yeah, because there's like a mercenary band really pushing towards the front. Okay, up in the north, we are still continuing to take Dacian territory. But it looks like we're actually dealing with their own barbarians as well. 87,000 there. Good, at least our casualties have slowed down a bit. Oh yeah, Thrace is still about here, but they're further south more. Thracian Hellenic. Interesting. And the treatment has been successful again. Good, 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 good. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh good, we're going to be finally able to take Byzantium. Yeah, Byzantium. I'd say Constantinople, Constantinopolis. Doesn't matter as long as you know what I'm goddamn talking about. Alright, pushing into Pergamon now. We're about to push over the boss for us in a minute. Finally, Rome has taken Byzantium. It will be a incredibly important future point. Okay, so we nearly need to start making preparations to go against the Egyptians, the blind Egyptian queen. Nico, yeah, 68. Blinded. No children. Her... Yeah. So siblings, right. Mother. Yeah, siblings. Children. Yeah, it's just a little bit weird, their family tree. Yeah, so this guy was a strong claimant to the throne. I believe, yeah, this is the first time in the game where there hasn't been a male Egyptian ruler. All the way back to Ptolemy Sutta here, whatever his name is. Iberian Civil War ends. Ah, that's good. Now, don't be mistaken of thinking Iberia, obviously in Spain. Over here, the Persian Iberians, I guess, or the name of them, have taken some decent territory. Oh, cool. I think we've taken Northern Dacia now. Continue to allow everyone to go back to independent operations. There still seems to be 1,000 further in the south. 92% towards capitulation. There's still a little bit of resistance here, about 50,000 near Thrace. It's just this fort that's evading us. We've got about 200,000 here, so we should be able to deal with that. We've actually bypassed them. They're pushing and going for their territory in Pergamon. But yeah, Egypt is going to be a little bit difficult because they do have territory in Greece. They actually hold the city of Athens. So we're going to have to deal with that. Once we take this Dacian territory, we'll have a border. We don't technically border them in North Africa because this territory here is desolate. I haven't had a chance to move my pops there. Okay, we've had another sacking. Allow the men to roam freely. Continue to go with Blessing of Fortuna to drag down the national unrest. Okay, we have a disloyal province here. It's nothing too crazy to write home about. And the war is still raging, 97% towards to capitulation. Only a couple more tiles further in the south in Pergamon, and over in what I would assume to be sort of Nicomedia, the Nicomedia territory here, I'd say. Oh. How have they gotten... Oh, okay. That's interesting. I was sort of curious to see if the AI, would push north into their Ukrainian, Cimmerian territory here in the Crimea. Okay, so they've actually bypassed a lot of this vast and empty tribal area here. Yeah, there's even some like pockets in Germany there. Huh. But once we take out Dacia, we've basically got full control of the west there. 99% towards capitulation. The last little hurrah for Dacia is holding on. But she's nearly all over Red Rover. The ref's gonna blow the full-time whistle in a moment. Okay, let's go through my government. Let's see if everything's still at full efficiency. So first of all, no, we could add one of our mercenaries in to help out. We'll go with you, which is 8, and sure, why not? Yep, don't need to make you of the same religion. 12, 14. Let's bring you in 14. Yeah, we do occasionally have some Gaulish looking people in. Hello, my name is Pot. My name is Pot, and I'm a Hellenic Roman. Hang on a minute. Druidic there. Yeah, we're gonna do what Caesar did and bring in a bunch of Gauls into the Senate. Well, not sort of the Senate now, is it? Sort of the imperial positions. Alright, so that's good for now. Where's my tech again? Yep, tech. So, what's that? 10, that's fine. 11 as well, that's fine as well. Oratory is at again a 10. Some of these barbarians are quite good, but I think it's a bit silly if you don't get and allow sort of your religious members to be of that religion to spread it. Okay, so we're still continuing on here in the north. 34,000 in the south. We've really pushed here. So we're actually going to be able to take the southern territory before the sort of Ukrainian ones in the north. And there might be one last fight down here in Pergamon. Okay, so there are only a couple more territories that have evaded me. We've mostly got control of the south. There is still about 30,000 still there. I'm tempted to unite and sort of push for it as they've sort of said, oh, they're already engaging us. They're going on a sort of a suicide pact there. 20,000 pushing in. And there's only a little bit there in the north. Cool. So we were able to really sit back and relax for this fight. It was a little bit cautious here. We did delay the bulk of the Dacian force while we allowed most of our guys in the north to circumnavigate them, flank, and blitzkrieg towards their heartland. But overall, we are still the economical powerhouse and military, of course, and we're reaping the rewards of the hours, the time, blood, sweat and tears we put earlier into the start of the Empire. 99% to capitulation now. There's only a small amount of territory, potentially 1 or 2. I don't think there's any more further in the south here. Yeah, so it's shot up to 541,000 they've lost. We've lost 400,000 of our own, of course. 6,000 archers left. 5,000... Oh, there goes their archers. Only 4,000 light. Their ships have evaded me. I did put my fleet on hunt. So essentially search and destroy. But, oh, there's a small little pocket further in the north here, because it's nearly at 100%. Boom, and there we have it. 100% towards capitulation. We have conquered and carved up Dacia here today. So on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thanks for watching. So, we're going to conquer, colonize, bring in Roman reform to the region, and then we need to rally up against Egypt. There's a couple of sort of interesting fighting zones that will occur, I can foresee. Already in Greece when we fight Egypt, and further south we're going to be going against the mad and blind Queen Nico. She is sort of a kind of a shitty sort of Cleopatra and Daenerys, I guess. So we're going to be pushing. So it looks like, so where even is Egypt? So they've got a lot of territory here. They've done quite well as well. They've really expanded north. They're not sort of so centralized in the south. It looks like they might have lost further territory in southern Africa and in the Arabian Peninsula as well. They've still got a decent amount. The Seleucids, maybe bringing them on side. Timoleon Seleucid from another unbroken line as well. Maybe we can somehow get them involved. But it's time to end it here. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.